Good morning, P1. Welcome back to your IP English time online. Today we're going to start a new unit number 5 at school. But first, let's check the answers of your homework. You had to do activity B on page 19 in your workbook. Let's check the answers together. You had to look at the pictures to remember what is it and to decide what letter does it begin with. Picture number 1, key, and the beginning letter is letter K. You had to write the check mark in front of the letter K. Okay, next picture, milk. And the first letter is letter M. Next is pencil, the school supply. And the word starts with the letter P. What is it? It's a net. And the beginning letter of the word is letter N. Write the check mark. Okay, gorilla. And what about the beginning letter? It is letter G. And the last picture is dog. It begins with the letter D. P1, thank you for your homework. Please check your answers. Okay, let's do an activity. I want to start the lesson with a conversation time. We are going to read a conversation between two people, between the girl and the man. So for this activity, we need our class book. And I want you to open page 21. We are going to do activity A. Pay attention to these people because they're going to talk. And after, we will listen their conversation and read. We're going to practice listening and reading. Are you ready? Okay, good. Let's start our lesson with listening part.
A. Listen and repeat.
What's your first name?
Emily.
What's your last name?
Young.
Okay, P1, it was listening part, and now I want you to read the conversation. I will read first. Please listen to me carefully. What's your first name? Emily. What's your last name? Young. Okay, P1, now it's your turn. Please listen to me and then repeat. What's your first name? Emily. What's your last name? Young. Okay, good job, P1. Thank you so much. I want you to practice this conversation at home one more time. And now, me and Teacher Noi prepared some video for you. Let's watch it. My name is Val Hakimova.
What's your first name?
Val.
What's your last name? Hakimova.
Okay, P1. And now I want to practice the conversation. We are going to do some activities. Let's do activity number 1. You can see a boy and a girl, and they're having a conversation. But what do they say? You can see sentences, and we have to put them in the correct order. We have to make the conversation between the boy and the girl. So let's read. What's your last name? Day. What's your first name? Annie. And which one is first? Can you help me? Let's have a look at the picture. The boy starts to talk with the girl, and what does he say? Can you tell me? You have to choose the first sentence of the conversation. What do you want to choose? These, or maybe these? What's your first name? Yes, this is the beginning of the conversation. Very good. The boy says, what's your first name? He asked the girl. And then the girl says, can you choose the sentence, the answer to the question? Annie. Yes, the girl says her name, Annie. Okay, let's continue. Let's have a look at this picture. They are continue having a conversation. So we have two sentences. What's your last name and day? Which one do you want to choose? The boy asks the girl, what's your last name? Very good. Yes, he asks, what's your last name? And she answers, Day. Very good. This is her last name. Let's read the conversation between them. What's your first name? Annie. What's your last name? Day. Okay, perfect. Now we can see the conversation between them in the correct order. P1, the last part of our lesson, I want to send you the link in the word wall. You have to play a game. It will be the conversation part of your final test. But now I want to explain you how to enter the game. So, P1, this is the conversation part. Step 1, you have to follow the link. Here you can see the link. Step 2, you have to write your number, name, and group class. Step number 3, you have to click Start twice. Step number 4, get ready to play the game with 5 questions. And the last step, step number 5, click Submit when finished. Okay, and now I would like to show you an example one more time. P1, after you follow the link, please write your name, number, and class group. For example, if you want to change your name, click That's Not Me. Then you have to write your number, for example, number 1. Then your name, Val. This is my name. and your class group. For example, P1/1. Then click Start. Then you have to click Start one more time. So you should do it twice. Click Start again. And then you can see your game. So you can start to play your game. Get ready for it. You have 5 questions. This is the conversation part, so you have to think. What sentence is going to be the first? Do you remember our conversation? So, for example, I think that we have to start with a question. What's your first name? Let's move it here to the box number 1. This is the first sentence in our conversation. And then you have to continue doing this activity. After you finish, please click Submit Answers, and I will see the results of the game. Okay, today I want to finish our lesson. We will continue this topic tomorrow. Be ready. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye.